What is UP, everybody? Welcome to what might be the craziest challenge I have ever attempted. I flew all the way to Finland, one of the most beautiful and expensive countries in the world, with only this $50 bill. $50 to survive for an entire day. Can we eat, explore, and have fun? Let's find out. This is a deep dive into what 50 bucks really gets you in Finland. Food, transportation, culture, everything. I want to show you that you don't need thousands to have an unforgettable travel experience. Sometimes the biggest adventures come from the smallest budgets. Let's do this. The first mission of the day is simple, but crucial. Find a traditional Finnish lunch that won't destroy our budget. In a city known for its high prices, eating well without overspending is a real challenge. But I'm determined to experience authentic Finnish cuisine, the way locals do, without breaking the bank. I'm on the hunt for a Lunas, a fixed-price lunch buffet that's a beloved Finnish tradition. Every weekday, restaurants across Helsinki roll out these midday feasts, offering a taste of home-cooked comfort at a price that's hard to beat. After a bit of searching, I spot a place tucked away from the main tourist drag. No flashy signs, just a handwritten menu and a steady stream of locals heading inside. The buffet is 12 euros, about $13. For Helsinki, that's a steal. I hand over the cash, feeling a mix of excitement and nerves. With $37 left in my pocket, this meal needs to deliver. I'm hoping it's the best 13 bucks I've ever spent because every dollar counts on this adventure. The spread is nothing short of impressive. There are vibrant salads bursting with color, hearty slices of fresh rye bread, and the centerpiece, lohikeito, a creamy salmon soup that's a staple of Finnish kitchens. The aroma alone is enough to make my mouth water. The first spoonful is pure comfort, creamy, hearty, and packed with flavor. Chunks of tender salmon, soft potatoes, and a hint of dill come together in a way that's both simple and deeply satisfying. It's the kind of food that warms you from the inside out, especially on a chilly Helsinki afternoon. I'm surrounded by Finns on their lunch break. Students, office workers, retirees, all digging in and savoring the moment. There's a sense of community here, a shared appreciation for good food, and a well-earned pause in the middle of the day. This is the real deal, and I feel lucky to be part of it, even just for an hour. 3 bowls of soup, a mountain of salad, and plenty of rye bread later. I'm completely stuffed and totally energized. It's amazing how a simple meal can make you feel so at home, even thousands of miles away. If you're ever in Finland, Lunas is the ultimate food hack. These lunch buffets are everywhere, and they offer unbeatable value for a real taste of Finnish life. Skip the tourist traps. This is where you'll find the heart of Helsinki, one bowl of soup at a time. With hunger conquered and $37 still in my wallet, I'm ready for the next challenge. Exploring the city without blowing the budget. Time to figure out how to get around like a local. Let's find some transportation and see what Helsinki has to offer. Taxis and ride shares are out. The answer? Public transport. In a city as well connected as Helsinki, you don't need to spend a fortune to get around. Instead of watching your budget disappear with every cab ride, you can tap into a network that covers every corner of the city and beyond. I buy a day pass for 9 euros, unlimited rides on buses, trams, trains, and even the ferry for 24 hours. Now we have freedom. With just one ticket, the entire city opens up. No worrying about zones, transfers, or hidden fees. Just hop on and go, as many times as you want, wherever you want. It's the ultimate travel hack for anyone exploring Helsinki on a budget. First stop, those iconic green and yellow trams, gliding past Helsinki's stunning architecture. These trams aren't just a way to get from A to B, they're a moving window into the city's history and daily life. As we ride, we pass Art Nouveau facades, bustling markets, and locals going about their day. It's a sightseeing tour and a commute rolled into one. The pass even includes the ferry to Suomenlinna, a UNESCO World Heritage Sea Fortress. This isn't just any ferry ride, it's a journey across the sparkling Baltic, with the city skyline shrinking behind us and the fortress rising ahead. Suomenlinna is a must-see, and getting there feels like a mini adventure in itself. Normally, the ferry would cost extra, but for us, it's included. No extra charge, no hassle. Just scan your pass and step aboard. It's a small detail, but it makes a big difference when you're counting every euro. The ferry ride itself is worth the price of the pass. Panoramic city views unfold as we glide over the water. Cathedrals, the sky wheel, and the Baltic Sea stretching out to the horizon. The wind in your hair, the sound of gulls, and the sight of Helsinki from the sea. It's a memory you won't forget. We spend the afternoon exploring Suomenlinna's centuries-old walls, ducking into cozy cafes, and wandering cobblestone paths lined with historic buildings. When we're ready, we simply hop back on the ferry. No need to buy another ticket. The pass keeps working, taking us wherever curiosity leads. And it doesn't stop there. We even ride a local train out to see real Finnish neighborhoods, places tourists rarely visit. From the window, we watch the city fade into leafy suburbs and quiet residential streets, getting a glimpse of everyday life in Finland. This pass turns Helsinki into our playground. Every tram, bus, train, and ferry is an invitation to explore. We zigzag across the city, discovering hidden parks, quirky shops, and vibrant neighborhoods, all without ever worrying about the cost of getting there. By the end of the day, we've covered miles, crisscrossing Helsinki for less than $10. It's hands down the best investment we've made so far. Instead of spending our budget on transportation, we've spent it on experiences, memories, and adventure. And the best part? We still have $27.50 left in our pocket, with a whole city left to explore. Helsinki feels wide open, full of possibilities, and we're just getting started. As night falls, it's time for the most Finnish experience of all. Sauna time. After a day of adventure, there's nothing better than unwinding in a warm, steamy sauna, just like the locals do. In Helsinki, even relaxation is an adventure. With $27.50 left, we're heading to a public sauna, a true Finnish ritual. Fancy saunas are pricey, but we find a traditional local spot for 15 euros, about $16. I pay up. $11.50 left. Time to sweat. Inside, it's blazing hot. The QS heater steams up the room. Silence, heat, and total relaxation. After 10 minutes, I cool off with a cold shower. Invigorating. Repeat the cycle. Heat, cold, heat. It's cleansing, meditative, and essential to Finnish life. I leave feeling refreshed and totally at peace. This was worth every cent. Skip the tourist saunas, go local for authenticity and value. We've experienced a huge part of Finnish culture on a budget. $11.50 left, and 2 final missions. Embrace another Finnish tradition and find a souvenir. Can we do it? Let's see. Next up, coffee culture. Let's go. We've got $11.50 left in our travel fund, and every euro counts now. The day has been full of adventure, but there's one Finnish tradition we can't miss before we move on: kahvi. In Finland, coffee isn't just a drink. It's a ritual, a way of life, and a moment to slow down. It's time to experience Finnish coffee culture firsthand. Here, coffee breaks are sacred, and locals gather in cozy cafes to share stories, laughter, and a sense of community. The aroma of freshly brewed coffee fills the air, inviting us to join in. Did you know that Finns drink more coffee per person than anyone else in the world? It's true. On average, each Finn consumes about 4 cups a day. Coffee is woven into the fabric of daily life, from morning routines to afternoon pick-me-ups. We wander the streets and find a small, inviting cafe tucked away from the bustle. The glow from inside promises warmth and comfort. Coffee here is 3 euros, a fair price for a taste of Finnish tradition. And of course, we can't resist a korvapusti, a classic Finnish cinnamon bun spiced with cardamom and baked to golden perfection. It's 4 euros, but worth every cent for this authentic treat. Our total comes to 7 euros, or about $7.50. We hand over our coins, feeling the weight of our budget lighten, but the experience is priceless. After paying, we're left with just $4. The challenge is getting real, but for now, we savor the moment. The coffee is strong, black, and perfectly brewed. No fancy flavors, just pure, robust taste. It's the kind of coffee that wakes you up and warms you from the inside out. The korvapusti is still warm, its soft dough infused with the scent of cardamom and cinnamon. Each bite is sweet, comforting, and distinctly Finnish, a true taste of local tradition. But this is more than just a snack break. It's a chance to pause, reflect, and watch Finnish life unfold around us. People chat quietly, friends reconnect, and time seems to slow down. The cafe's atmosphere is warm and inviting, with soft lighting and the gentle hum of conversation. It's the perfect place to recharge, both body and spirit, before heading back out into the city. Sometimes the best travel memories aren't about grand sights or expensive meals. They're about simple pleasures, like sharing coffee and a pastry in a cozy corner of the world. But our journey isn't over yet. With only $4 left, the pressure is on. We need to find a souvenir that captures the spirit of Finland, without breaking the bank. The hunt is on. Can we discover something uniquely Finnish for just a handful of coins? It's a true test of creativity and resourcefulness. We scan the shelves, searching for a memento that tells a story. Something small, meaningful, and unmistakably Finnish. This is the final boss of our budget challenge. Every coin matters, and the excitement builds as we step back into the city, ready for one last adventure. Let's see if we can find the perfect Finnish memento. The search begins now. Last challenge. Find a souvenir for $4 or less. Tourist shops are too expensive, so we head to a local supermarket. Among the rye bread and licorice, I spot Fazer salmiakki, Finland's iconic salted licorice. It's just €150, less than $2. We buy it and still have change. This little box is more than candy. It's a piece of Finnish culture and a trophy for our challenge. Looking back, we stretched $50 into a full day. A huge lunch, citywide travel, sauna, coffee, and a souvenir. We didn't just survive, we thrived. The budget forced us to make authentic choices, eat and travel like locals, and discover hidden gems. We proved you don't need a fortune to experience the magic of Finland. $50, 24 hours, one unforgettable adventure. I'm exhausted, happy, and grateful. Finland, you're amazing. Challenge complete. That's a wrap on our $50 Finland challenge. From salmon soup to trams, sauna, coffee, and a quirky souvenir, we packed the day with unforgettable moments. We pushed that $50 bill to its limit and got 1,000 times the value. If you enjoyed this adventure, hit subscribe for more wild budget challenges. Thanks for watching and sharing this journey with me. See you in the next one.